Anton bringing out his own range of cardigans very soon. Now, as the days get shorter and the weather gets a little bit colder, I'm sure we could all do with some warming up. Some people like a cuppa and a blanket. Me, I like a 6'4" stud. It's time for Waite's warm up. Muffin. So, how are you, darling?
Yeah, very well, thanks.
Good.
What's funny about stud?
Right, we've got a lot to get through. Where's your wand?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Come in.
Have a special... Sorry. Please.
What a lovely package you have. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, just giving the people what they want.
I want to know why I didn't get a little dance as well.
I can't actually take it. Let's get cracking with our first couple. Love you, GP. Gemma and Aliash absolutely smashed the pasta doble on Saturday. Second on the leaderboard. Yep. So happy for Gemma. This week, it's a foxtrot. What can you tell us?
I love the fact that she's improving every week, Zoe.
Good girl.
And here we're seeing a lot of basic content from her all the way through, which is quite difficult. There's quite difficult heel turns and quite difficult footwork. I just saw there she did a reverse wave, and it's quite difficult when you do a reverse wave. You do the latest steps. You do back, heel, turn.
Oh, yeah.
And then you do toe, heel, heel, toe, heel, toe, toe. And that's...
Is that right?
Yeah. Do you know what? The thing is, she did it perfectly. She did it perfectly. So it's very, very good. Well, there's a little bit of gapping here and there, but I'm sure that'll be perfect by Saturday.
I love Giovanni giving you marks. Moving on to David and Nadia. They're in the dance-off, but onwards for these two, because I think good things could happen. It's a jive for them. How's it look?
Yes, a slight improvement in the feet, Zoe, which is what I was looking for, because he can sometimes sickle his feet, but it looks much better. The only thing I will say is sometimes in the jive, he's on his balls with his feet, but apart from when he's doing his flicks and kicks. So when he's doing the flicks and kicks, he's having a flat standing foot. Do you see what I mean? It's flat. So he needs to get up on the balls of his feet on the kicks as well.
There you go, David. Always on the balls.
I'm not as young as I used to be, but anyway, never mind.
He's nearly as old as me. Jolly and Oti, another strong week for them with the American Smooth. How are they getting on with a quick step? You may notice they're dancing to Part-Time Lover.
Yes, we danced jive to that.
We did.
Isn't it amazing how they rehash these dances over and over again? I remember you looked like one of Jordan's ponies.
Thank you very much. Move on, please. Let's talk about Johnny.
Yeah, as you can see, earlier, as you saw, Johnny's using his blade. Which is great for the bouncy dances because it kind of helps him. And also, it's that movement and getting across the room. It's much easier when he's got a blade because he's moving forward on it. Yes.
Good. I know.
See?
It's
now,
educational.
The thing is,
educational, this show.
What I love is that he's getting these lovely long strides, and it's very difficult for him because his blade stays still. You know, normally we slide through the steps in ballroom, whereas he can't do that with his blade because it's going to stick.
Okay.
So he has to take the exact right length of step to get the turn and pivot. So he's doing a brilliant job. I'm loving it. Very, very good.
Look at Otis having a big stride there.
Amazing.
Joe and Katja, pasta doble for them this week. I've had a look at this. This looks good.
Yeah, this is looking very good, Zoe. Very strong. I'm loving the shaping from him. His arms, his elbows are up. Ooh. I expect nothing less from him at this stage now. He seems to be getting
it. Go on, boy.
Just here, as you can see. Now, he's got that lovely curve.
Yes, we like it.
And then he's got the curve in the body, as you can see. Now,
Matador.
The thing is...
Joe, they like it.
I haven't finished yet.
Oh,
and then here you can see his hands, and he's got them splayed at the back. He still needs to curve the hands like he's got some castanets in his hands.
Okay, imagine the castanets.
You see what I mean? The only thing I will say about his performance is it looks very hard at the moment, and there should be no soft edges. Even though you're hitting those lines, you should still resistance. Keep the resistance throughout the body. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. You've got to keep the strength
I'm sorry,
Gotta
some
keep the
cattle.
strength.
Some cattle seem to have broken into the studio.
Can we put them in another room, please?
On to Susan and Kevin. Huge improvement. Great quick step closing the show last week for them. 10 points up. How is the cha-cha-cha? Because it can be cha-cha challenging.
Every week, Zoe, I look forward to her performance.
Yes.
She brings that sunshine, doesn't she, to the screen. What I'd say about her Latin, most of the time she's taken very big steps. You know, she's only got smaller legs, not as long as ours, dear. So she has to keep, you know, she has to make sure she doesn't take too big a steps because, unfortunately, the technique will suffer. Now, as you can see here, that should be a backward place. And what she's done is she's not step back.
Okay, go.
Now, she's not put her heel down, so she needs to put the heel down.
So heel down or not
smaller
down?
leg, smaller step.
Oh, gosh.
Smaller step, and
What's
then put
happening?
the heel down.
Okay.
And then you can straighten that leg.
It is straight.
You can't see it.
See that?
I was only going to pull it up a little bit.
Right, all right. There might be stuff under there, you know, happening. Okay.
So she straightened her leg.
Molly.
If she put her heel down, she'd be able to straighten her leg, basically. But
Molly.
small step.
Thank you. Small step.
Sorry.
Molly's been desperate to get back in the ballroom. How is the Viennese waltz looking for her? She's
got very good body contact with him at the moment. I'd like to see her soften into the leg, which would make the whole action look a little bit more soft.
Yeah.
And make it flow a little bit more. The rotation's good, although I've spotted here, if we do this, you see, she's sort of falling off the end with her arm.
Oh, no, okay.
Now, if I do that with you, now see, the thing is, you've got to create a little V shape with your fingers there, and then slot it into the deltoid.
Into deltoid.
And then it won't fall off. Okay, a little bit further up.
Further up. There. Oh, there's the muscle.
You see that?
Yeah, sorry. Okay,
all
nice.
right, I'm not Gorka, all right, I know.
I know, ever the shame. Simon and Karen, very quickly, doing a Charleston to fit as a fiddle. Is this going to be a fruity, fulfilling number?
Yeah, we've got a little bit of minimal footage here. I think it's done on the iPhone. Okay. But I think it must be an intro. I'm hoping it's an intro.
Simon.
It looks like they're doing an Irish jig at the moment. It's like a Cayley. It's like a Cayley. Is it a Cayley? Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. Now he's matching her very well, which I like. Just sometimes his feet, he's a bit flat-footed, but he's got a bit too much turnout here, as you can see in the feet.
Good. I think some of his finest work. You'll agree. Let's do the others tomorrow. Give it up for Ian Waite. And of course, the delivery man. Now, you don't need to be a scientist to see that my final couple had a winning formula at the weekend. Big hair plus big song multiplied by even bigger moves equals a very big score indeed. It's Alexandra and Gorka.
You were out there dancing to Split the Atom. Incredible.
The energy, the zest, it was absolutely stunning. You were amazing. You had great balance. You've left me speechless. You just were great.
It is Alexandra and Gorka. Can I say welcome to the Tens Club? Yeah! Was that it on the firework confetti? Oh, I love it. Can we spend a bit more on props, please, on this show? Oh, do you know what it is? It's like buses. You wait for a 10 to come along for ages and 3 come at once. Are you still basking in the afterglow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. It's a little bit, I mean, we didn't expect to get those kind of scores. And I'm still in shock. And anytime anyone asks me about it, they go, oh, wow, you know, Saturday was really cool. And I just go, I still have to pinch myself that that moment actually happened to us. And we put a lot of hard work into last week, and I really enjoyed Saturday. It was great.
I have to say, I was crying before it even finished. My whole family turned around and they were like, you're right, love. I'm like, it's Emma. And obviously it was a really emotional night for you as well.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't meant to be because the jive is meant to be so much fun. But I think what happened to me, and I just saw my brother and my boyfriend in the audience, and I visualised my mum, and it all was a bit too much for me because I wanted her to be there to celebrate that moment with us. And so I'm just grateful to everyone who has supported me so far because it's just been a tough journey.
I know, you are a beautiful girl. And we know your mum will be so proud of you right now and your family. You definitely unleashed the beast.
I did.
We were glad of that. That great bit when you're coming down the stairs and you go, oh yeah.
Oh yes.
I mean, how sort of soon soon before the show did you get into the role?
You see, this is the thing, right? I don't know I'm shouting until I watch it back. I mean, Gorka is.
5 minutes before the show.
Literally.
She's shaking, panicking.
Oh my gosh,
She walked down
yeah.
the stairs and it's like another different person. It's like,
I don't know what happens to me, but it happened in the Paso as well. It happened on Saturday, and it's like, I don't understand it. I just see Gorka and I go, ah! And it's like...
He does have that effect.
And I literally just want to go for it. It was great.
And also, even by your standards, Gorka, I mean, that was super fast.
Yeah, it
Were
was very
you,
fast.
You
It
know,
was a very
work
fast
keeping
number.
up there.
Do you see how I finished?
Yeah.
It was on the
I
floor.
was on the floor. People, she said, like, oh, I need to keep up with him. I need to keep up with her.
Oh, it was
Oh,
so much
I have to
fun.
say, I had to watch it again to watch Gorka because I just watched you the whole time. Sorry, Gorka.
Say the
Obviously,
same.
tonight in that amazing shirt. Now, you're worried about his bottom
Yes.
knocking you as
Yeah.
well. Did that
I
happen?
mean,
Did you survive?
This guy goes to the gym all the time. His man is still this one. So when we had to do that move, I think the hair was way more distracting than anything after all, right? But I didn't get knocked out by his bottom, thank God.
I know.
It was a success.
There's always next week.
You never know.
And you rendered Shirley speechless, and Bruno said you really captured the spirit of Tina Turner. He's met her, he's worked with her. Very excitingly today, she's in the building.
She's in the building, yes, and I just said hello to her as she walked into the lift.
Oh, my
and I said, hello, Miss Tina, and she said, hi. And I was like, oh, God, and we just both stood there going... That's all we could do. That's all we could do. But she seems so lovely and got such a nice spirit. But it was great. It was great. I just want to show it to her now.
So amazing, though, that path that you meeting her. That's quite.
I think
quite
it's weird.
amazing.
So weird.
Also, we need some stats time because everybody loves these. Interesting thing: 2016 champions Ore and Joanne achieved exactly the same score with the jive. Same time last year. Joint highest ever. Week 4.
Yes.
Could it be an omen? Alex, cover your ears just for a moment now. Gorka, I'd just like to ask you a question. Could you make the final?
Oh, God.
Well, I hope she followed the steps of Oren. That will be good. Then.
That would be good. That would be good. OK, so you have to follow that now. All eyes on you this weekend with samba.
Yes.
How is the samba going? Because we had quite a funny chat earlier.
Yeah, we did, babe, and I'm not going to lie. So basically, you know, Gorka's amazing at teaching me all the technique, and I'm trying my best to follow it. And then I'm just like, but babe, I'm Jamaican, and I literally just want to get up and be like, yeah. And I can't. And he's like, you'll get 0 points of that. And I'm like, I know, but I just really want to break out in some bashment. But yeah, no, I can't. I need to be good, guys.
To your age to be Jamaican?
Yeah, I can be Jamaican in the beginning. When you see the beginning, it's got me being quite fierce. So let's hope I can put it off. Oh, I'm hardcore, though.
I'm looking forward to the yelps and sounds.
This
that
is
are
the thing.
gonna
I
come from
don't
you.
think it can happen this week because it's such a sexy dance, isn't it? Yeah. And actually, if I scream at him, I might put myself off because it's not. Do you know what I mean? So it's
Only yourself.
Only myself. I mean, Gorka's used to it now, but I think I might throw myself off. So I might have to be quiet this week. Who knows? Who knows?
I don't believe it until I see it.
What are you looking for from Alexandra this week, Gorka, if you have to make any points about this?
I'm looking like, obviously, the technique, you know, keep the bounce, the movement of the samba, to be her like very like sensual and sexy. It's going to be a very hot number.
It is?
So, yeah.
I'm not sure how much we can take.
All I know is that Gorka's going to be really hot, and I've got to keep up with him.
Yeah,
So-
but you're doing a
Yeah,
fine
always.
job at that. Unbelievable.
Thank you, babe.
When are we going to get a 10 from Craig? I mean, that's the question. Could it be this week?
No, I don't know what to expect from Craig because actually when I saw his face after the jive, I remember I kept saying to you, I thought he was angry. Like, because he's got such a good poker face. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get it from Craig tonight. And then he was really pleased.
And then
I
he gave you
just
a 9.
don't know what's going to come from him, but we'll just try our best to deliver.
We're
Good
going to do
luck.
our best and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, see
Good
what
luck
happens,
this
yeah.
weekend. We love you. Alexandra and Gorka. Back again tomorrow with Susan and Kevin and Joe and Katja. Ian will be back and Vicky will be here. We'll see you then tomorrow. Bye.